PEI is offering free tuition for some students entering the medical field. The province is making the move in hope of alleviating the severe shortage of frontline staff. The government program applies to licensed practical nursing and paramedicine students. CBC's Jessica Doria-Brown has more from Charlottetown.
Well, big news today for anybody who might wish to study to become a paramedic or a licensed practical nurse. A free tuition subsidy for those students. This comes in addition to a program that already exists for resident care workers and is part of a partnership between Holland College and the province of Prince Edward Island to try to work towards filling some of these vacant roles. Now, in order to participate in this subsidy, students are going to have to agree to a 2-year return in service agreement, and what that means is once they graduate they need to work on Prince Edward Island for at least 2 years. In addition to the announcement about the free tuition subsidy, also announced were 32 extra seats for Holland College's LPN program. So again, work underway to try to grow that workforce. And this is urgently needed in Prince Edward Island, where we have people working in that sector, working lots of overtime hours, sometimes unable to take holidays. And of course, on the other end of that is patients waiting for care. To give some context here about how urgently needed those positions are, I spoke with somebody from the union who represents licensed practical nurses. They said there are about 600 permanent positions available on the island, both public and private. Of those, there are currently 60 vacancies, and in addition to that, 50 full-time positions where people are just on leave. On the paramedic side, there are 9 vacancies, and the union that represents paramedics says that means sometimes ambulances go unstaffed, again putting islanders at risk. Now, it's something the province of Prince Edward Island has been working on for a few years now, with many retention and recruitment incentives for healthcare professionals. Of those, LPNs were offered last year a $3,000 bonus if they agreed to stay on at least 1 more year. And for anybody who is considering retiring, there was a $5,000 bonus on offer for anybody who could stay on for at least another year. So again, this is just adding on to work that has been underway for several years now to try to address this shortage, with the goal of hopefully better meeting the needs of patients here in Prince Edward Island. Jessica Doria-Brown, CBC News, Charlottetown.